Cash.
And if it don't see it,
All right, I will call the regular meeting of Paulding County Industrial Building Authority to order. Welcome our guests, our elected officials that are with us today. And the first item of business will be the election of officers for 2015. And I'll open the floor for nominations.
I make a motion to keep it the same.
Have a motion to keep the same slate. Is there a second?
No second.
Second. Any other nominations? If not, I'll entertain a motion, vote on the nomination. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item of business is approval of minutes from the December 17th meeting. You have a copy of those. Did anybody note any errors or omissions? If not, I'll entertain a motion on the minutes.
Make a motion to approve minutes for December 17th, 2014.
I have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any nays or abstentions? Mr. Brazell, you going to abstain since you went back there? All right. Motion carries with one abstention. The next item is the approval of the financial statements. You received those via email. Anybody have any questions on the financial statement for Chuck? Blake? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Move.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Reports and updates. The first one is from the West Georgia Joint Development Authority, Mr. Alan Shipp.
Nothing new with the report since the last meeting. First meeting of the year is next week.
Thank you. Report from the Chamber. Ms. Wright.
Tomorrow we host our 54th annual award celebration, and we'll be giving out 5 awards. Citizen of the Year, Community Partner of the Year, Business of the Year, and Small Business of the Year, Young Emerging Professional, and our Ambassador of the Year. So we're looking forward to that event. We are working on a new healthcare alliance, much like our aerospace alliance, with HR and office managers of the physicians' offices, and so hope to get them together and work closer together. We also are starting an insurance alliance and looking forward to continue with our manufacturers alliance as well. So.
I noticed that Chattahoochee Tech had their sign up for the welding program.
And has gone on very, very well.
And that's one area where the state
19, I think,
lacks workers and good paying jobs and great opportunity close by in the community. Okay, Executive Director's Report. Mr. Swafford.
I will start with the Atlanta Film Studio. You have the whole report in your packet. The folks from Fake Off are coming back starting February 1st, and they'll be here through April 6th. As you recall, Fake Off shot last summer. That is one of these competition shows, kind of almost like a
X Factor.
well,
America's Got Talent.
yeah, something like America's Got Talent, except they do more skits and more acrobatics and things like that. If you haven't seen the show, I'd urge you to go on YouTube Fake Off. It's incredibly entertaining, and the ratings have been very, very well. So they're happy to be back for season 2. Their contract also has return options for season 3 and for season 4. So hopefully season 2 will go as well as season 1 did, and there'll be a recurring show for us. In addition to Fake Off, we do have 2 holds starting in the middle of April, as well as some other holds that are kind of scattered out through the summertime. So I think we have a total of about 8 holds on the hold report at this point in time. But we do already have the check for Fake Off, so it's always good to get a check in hand. And They have asked for some additional support this go around. We have had to crank up the fiber connectivity to them, I think. Previously, they had about 10 meg, and they've asked for 50 meg. So apparently, we're going to do a little bit more than editing and other stuff like that at the studio this time, as opposed to doing that off-site. So the more work they do there, the better. Also, I wanted to mention that the film studio has had a good bit of activity over the last couple of months with vacation moving out. There was a lot of good press that came out of vacation. I don't know if any of you had an opportunity to go by when they were shooting Vacation, but they had some sections of roller coasters set up in the back lot that they were shooting. It was incredibly entertaining. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good movie. So we've been fortunate, I think, that all the shows that have shot in the studio up to this point have really been very, very successful. Between 42, Halt and Catch Fire, Fake Off, and Vacation, we've got kind of a series of very, very successful shows that have come through there. So no duds so far, knock on wood. Moving on to the corporate hangar. Corporate hangar is coming along very, very well. Atlanta Gas Line is testing the gas line yesterday to today. They have finished the installation of that gas line from the hangar all the way out to their connection point at 278. We also have the water line that's being run from the water tank down the building for fire suppression purposes. That was being tested yesterday as well. So they are finishing up with that. Looks like we've got probably about 5 weeks until the water pump is delivered. So that'll be kind of the critical path moving here forward to finish up the hangar is that water pump. Should be the last thing installed. And then, of course, they still have to refinish the floors from previous issues we had with the contractor that poured that slab. But everything's coming along very, very well with the hangar. Look to be within the next 60 days completely done, including parking lot, striping, landscaping, the gates, and the whole 9 yards. So we do have a prospect coming in the next couple of weeks from China to take a look at the hangar. So that is a very good thing. We're excited about that. Also have some other local prospects that are taking a look at the hangar as well. So it is starting to generate a lot more interest. So we're very excited about that. Moving on to the Dallas Industrial Park zoning. As you're aware, we did a land swap last year with Mr. Tibbetts for the property that we had over off Bull Mill Road, and acquired some additional property that was adjacent to the Dallas Industrial Park that we're going to include into the Dallas Industrial Park. In order to do that, we have to get that property zoned. It has been submitted to the city of Dallas. It is on the slate for zoning in March. So as soon as we have that property zoned, we can go ahead and finish the clearing that was started for us by Mr. Tibbetts and get that property ready for development. And then I needed to add an item here at the end. We do have a new prospect that came in to us through a private source that is looking for a 35,000 square foot building, not an existing building, they're looking to build a new facility. So we are submitting a proposal to them on the Paulding Commerce Park for a 35,000 square foot building there. So that's one of the few prospects that we've had over the last couple of months. Things tend to slow down November, December with all the holidays and everything. So glad to see that we're getting new prospects here in the beginning of the year. So that's all good news. Any questions on any of those items? All right. Moving on to the change order for Prime on the hangar. In your backup documentation, you will find a one-sheet proposal from Prime for a change order that totals $89,780. The background behind this change order is when the building was originally designed, it was not designed to accommodate a sprinkler system. Back last year, we did do a change order to add a sprinkler system to the building. The reason that we did that was to accommodate a maintenance repair facility in the hangar. If you do not have a sprinkler system, you cannot have a maintenance repair facility in there. The only thing you can do is park empty airplanes in it. We wanted to have the opportunity to be able to bring a business in there and be able to create jobs with that hangar. So in order to do that, naturally, we had to add the sprinkler system. In working with the fire marshal, they determined that the sprinkler system did not have enough water pressure, and because of that, we ended up running the water line from the water tank down to the building. The side effect of that, if you want to call it that, is that we've got to have backup power to the pump. So the pump that's being installed in the building is an electric pump. In order for that pump to operate, if we have a power outage, we have to have backup power. So what you see in this change order, all of this is related to the backup power for the pump. You can see about half of it, 43,000, is for the diesel generator. The rest of it is all the wiring and the electrical components that are needed so that when the power goes off, when there's a power failure, it'll automatically switch over to the generator and start the generator running. So this entire $89,780 is new work that was not contemplated originally when we started construction of the building, and it's all related to powering the sprinkler system if there is a power failure at the facility. So if there's any questions on that, I'd be glad to answer.
All right, you've heard the proposal. Is there a motion on the change order?
I'll make a motion.
Have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Do we have a need for an executive session for litigation?
We do, but we need to add land transaction as a topic for closed session.
All right, is there a motion to go into executive session for, to discuss litigation and a possible land transaction? Okay. Is there a motion? Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second, is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Should be returning shortly.
We were finalizing.
Report that no action was taken in executive session. Is there a motion to re-enter regular session?
I make a motion to re-enter.
I have a motion, is there a second? Second, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Are there any other items to be brought before the IBA at this time? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, vote with your feet.
Aye.
We are adjourned.